Head back and hold on.
For your safety, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the ride at all times.
Dad Coaster Company. When you think of the state of Indiana, this is probably the first thing that comes to your mind. Indiana is where I am from, where I live, and yes, we do have a lot of corn here. When you think of Indiana, you're probably not thinking about this, or this. I'll admit it, Indiana is not the first state that comes to mind when thinking about America's top roller coasters or theme parks. However, this state does offer a couple of America's most charming theme parks, as well as a handful of America's best and most unique roller coasters. In this video, we are going to be counting down the top 10 roller coasters in the entire state of Indiana. Before we start the countdown, keep in mind that Indiana does not have a ton of theme parks, and the best rides in the state are all located in some of the same parks. So let's get to it. At number 10, we have Combo, located at the Indianapolis Zoo in Indianapolis, Indiana. Combo is a Zaire family coaster that opened up in April of 2001. Combo is not an overwhelmingly large coaster, as it is only about 20 feet tall. This coaster also reaches speeds up to about 20 miles per hour. This coaster does offer a decent capacity, as its trains are really long for a kiddie/family style coaster. The coaster does nothing crazy, but it is overall a very fun experience for the entire family to enjoy. Plus, sometimes if it's not very busy, they will cycle the coaster multiple times. So if you're ever in the Indianapolis area and you visit the Indy Zoo, check out Combo. Coming in at number 9, we have Tiger Coaster, located at Indiana Beach, Monticello, Indiana. Indiana Beach is a very special and unique theme park located in the northern portion of Indiana. Tiger Coaster is a Schwarzkopf Jetstar that has been operating since 1984. Tiger Coaster relocated from Holiday Beach, where it was originally called Jetstar. This fun, fast-paced coaster reaches a height of 44 feet and reaches speeds of up to 31 miles per hour. Through its 1,765 feet of track, you'll encounter very fun airtime hills, as well as a couple fun helixes throughout the ride. This coaster can be pretty thrilling, but also caters to family fun as well. The next coaster is in the same park, just a few steps away from Tiger Coaster. The name of this next coaster combines what us Indiana residents call ourselves, as well as a weather element that we never experience here in Indiana: hurricanes and Hoosiers. Number 8 is the Hoosier Hurricane. Hoosier Hurricane is a really solid CCI Woody that has been operating since 1994. It has a total track length of 2,891 feet. The coaster stands at 77 feet tall and reaches speeds of up to 51 miles per hour. Hoosier Hurricane sets the tone for the park, as you can see this coaster immediately when you walk across the bridge into the park. This coaster is definitely a classic for the park, and it is so much fun for the whole entire family to enjoy. As you make your way to the back of the park, you will find one of the park's most thrilling, intimidating, and exciting coasters. Although this coaster is very thrilling, it is one of the shortest coasters in the park as well. Coming in at number 7 is Steel Hog. Steel Hog opened in July of 2008. It is an SNS coaster that stands 96 feet tall. This coaster reaches speeds of up to 41 miles per hour and also offers a crazy 111-degree first drop. This coaster has a very compact layout, but it also makes you feel like you are flying with its 2 inversions. This coaster is definitely one of my personal favorites in the park. If you thought Steel Hog was unique, just wait until you see the next coaster on our list. At number 6, we not only have probably the most unique coaster in the park, but one of the most unique coasters in the entire country. That is Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain. In 1978, this ride was originally opened by Indiana Beach as a dark ride. In 2002, CCI came in and renovated the ride into what it is now, also adding an elevator lift to the ride. I unfortunately have yet to get this credit at Indiana Beach, as this coaster has been closed every time I've tried to ride it. From what I've seen and heard though, this coaster just sounds like an absolute blast. With its unique layout, unique elevator lift, the unique trains, it altogether just seems like a crazy ride. Many may even consider this coaster as their favorite and the best ride in the entire park. Another wooden coaster that may have something to say about that, coming in at number 5, we have Cornball Express. Cornball Express is an awesome CCI Woody that opened in 2001. Cornball has 2,100 feet of track. It stands 55 feet high and reaches speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. This CCI Woody honestly probably gets slept on a lot. The first time that I ever rode this coaster, I was thrown off by how awesome the airtime was. Many people would agree that this coaster is in fact super awesome, and we've saved one of the best for last at Indiana Beach on this list. For our final four, we are heading to southern Indiana to a town called Santa Claus, Indiana. Yeah, that's right, Santa, like that one guy who comes in December. Santa Claus, Indiana. Santa Claus is home to my home park, Holiday World and Splash and Safari. Although Holiday World does offer one of the world's greatest water parks, we are here for their 4 fantastic roller coasters. Let's start with the baby at number 4, Raven. Raven is what started Holiday World's legacy of having some of the best wooden roller coasters out there. Opened in 1995 as Holiday World's first major wooden roller coaster, Raven packs a huge punch in a small package. This coaster has 2,800 feet of track. Its first drop is 85 feet and reaches speeds of up to 48 miles per hour. This coaster will drag you along its super fun layout through airtime hills and super sharp turns through the woods. Not to mention, this is the first wooden coaster you will encounter as you approach Holiday World's front main gate. At the time of its opening, Raven may have been the baby, but 5 years later, a new coaster was born at Holiday World. At number 3, we have our final CCI Woody on the list, and that is the Legend. The Legend saw what Raven did and decided to amp it up a few notches. The Legend has just over 4,000 feet of track. Its lift hill stands just under 100 feet, and its first drop is 113 feet. Legend hauls through its course as it reaches speeds of up to 59 miles per hour. Legend's layout gets pretty crazy as it features multiple tunnels, as well as a crazy helix and a double down. This coaster just feels like it keeps going on and on forever. You would think that Legend is one of the longest wooden coasters on the planet. That is until you ride the number 1 coaster on this list. But first, let's talk about number 2. We have a couple of firsts with number 2. Holiday World started their impressive coaster collection by building 3 world-class wooden roller coasters. But in 2015, they changed the game by building B&M's first ever launched wing coaster. At number 2, we have Thunderbird. Thunderbird is absolutely one of the world's most insane and unique wing coasters. You are launching straight out of the station on this coaster. You whip through 3,000 feet of track and reach the highest point of the ride of 140 feet. Thunderbird reaches top speeds of 60 miles per hour and offers 4 fantastic inversions through its ride. I absolutely love the barrel roll in this ride just before you hit the final brake run. I also love how the ride intervenes with the Voyage. Speaking of Voyage, it's no surprise that this coaster is the number 1 coaster in Indiana by far. Since 2006, this coaster has widely been considered one of the best wooden roller coasters in the entire world. Gravity Group was behind this monster of a coaster. With its massive lift hill of almost 160 feet, Voyage slams you through almost 6,500 feet of track, and it does this at a top speed of 67 miles per hour. It is absolutely one of the longest wooden roller coasters in the entire world that features some crazy elements such as underground tunnels, 90-degree angle bank turns, and a super long ride duration. There's really no other way to explain this coaster besides how iconic it is. And I also hear the night rides on this coaster are absolutely legendary. For as long as I lived near Holiday World, I sadly have never gotten to ride Voyage at night, but I hopefully plan to soon. If you love coasters, Voyage should definitely be at the top of your list to check out. This is not only the best coaster in Indiana, but it is also one of the best in the entire country, and one of the best in the world. So if you're thinking about visiting Indiana or just stopping through on a coaster trip, definitely check out Holiday World and Indiana Beach. Those are 2 of the best parks in the entire state. Both offer some very unique and special experiences as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button so you can see more content like this and other videos I have on my channel as well. Also, let me know your experiences in the parks here in Indiana. I want to know what you guys think about my state and the parks that my state has to offer. If you guys have any questions about anything else to do in the state of Indiana, hit me up and let me know and I will get back to you. Appreciate all the support, guys. Don't forget to also check out the Dad Coaster Co podcast, which is live right now, wherever you get your podcasts from. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see ya later. Dad Coaster Company.